Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Blackburn here to wrap up our opinion essay. Let's go ahead and begin. Writing an opinion essay, do manners matter? The question that we were debating was, do manners matter? Some people think manners are becoming a thing of the past. Should we care? So we used a Storyworks article to help us with this, and you were to complete a chart that was in the Storyworks. What do you think? Are good manners still important? Go back to the article and find information to support each side. Write the information on your chart. You're to create one of these. Yes, maintain manners. No, manners are maddening. And then you are also to create a thesis statement. So let's look at the article. Take a side. You needed to do that. And then we did pull our information and our facts from the article. Remember, we said in an opinion essay, it's really important that you do support your opinion with facts. The information can't come from just your head or things that you've heard. You need to support your information from facts and have a source. So let's go on to the next part of our essay. All right, so I'm going to zoom in here, make this a little bigger. Okay, so this part says paragraph 5. You've already written your introduction and your 3 supporting paragraphs. Now we are on paragraph 5. It's really important that you do mention the other side. Whether you were for manners or against manners, it's important that you at least mention the other side's viewpoint. So it says, think about a point that someone on the other side of the debate might make. How would you respond? Start the paragraph by mentioning the other side, then explain why you disagree with it. So you know that my opinion was that I was in favor of manners. So I said, some people may feel that we have more important things to worry about, like war and disease. Okay, where did I get that? Well, you know, I pulled that, again, not from my head, but right from the article. So I'm going back to that chart that we made. And on the chart, I thought the most important point that they had on this side was we have more serious things in the world to worry about, like war and disease. So I thought if that was their most solid point that they had, that was the one that I probably should address here. So why I disagree with this, I disagree because using manners shows kindness and can help prevent disease. So that's what would be what we call a rebuttal, or why I disagree with that. So if you are in favor of manners, you would need to pick something from here to point out as the other side. And then if you are on the side that you think manners are maddening, then you'd need to pick something on this side and put that there, wherever you think that their strong point is, and then write a reason why you disagree with it. So that's what you would put in that first section there. Now, paragraph 6 is the conclusion. So there's a few different ways that you can write the conclusion. I'm going to bounce back to the PowerPoint and show you a couple different ways. One way is you can, in an opinion essay, you can call for an action. Call people to action for to make a difference. Another thing that you can do is you can make an observation about what you've learned and what you have observed through your research. Or finally, you can use that quote in your conclusion. So, you know, in our hook, as an example, we used Albert Einstein's quotation, "I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university," Albert Einstein. You wouldn't want to use the same quote again. You'd have to find another quote to put at the end. And since we used a quote in the beginning, in the introduction, I decided to do something different. So when you write your conclusion, you begin by restating your thesis. So if we look back at the thesis again, remember our thesis includes the topic, it includes your opinion, And then it includes your reasons. So I had manners are important because they make you feel more comfortable, keep you healthier, and make people more successful in that example. On this example, I had put something different. I believe manners are important because they show others you care and respect them. 74% of Americans think people are getting ruder overall, and bad manners can keep people healthy. So if that's my thesis statement, then in my conclusion, I'm just going to restate that. I don't want to repeat it exactly, but I kind of want to say it in my own words. So I put almost 74% of Americans feel people are becoming ruder overall. Using manners is important because it shows people you care and respect them, and it helps keep people healthy. So out of those three, call to action, observation, and quote, I decided to do a call to action. It's time we start using better manners and showing respect to our family, friends, and peers. Okay? That's how I decided to wrap up my conclusion. All right? So that's how you write a closing. Again, you could end it with a quote. You could end it with an observation, what you have observed during your research, what you've concluded. So the final step now would be to copy your writing and your work on a separate piece of paper. You need to remember to indent at the beginning of the paragraph and use those transition words. So if you look here, do I have transition words at the beginning of my sentences? I don't, do I? So that's some place where we would need to look back at this handy paper, and I've attached that on your writing as a link. It's the Opinion Essay Toolkit, and it has all kinds of great things. It has transition words, giving reasons. These should be out throughout your paper. So this is more of the revising and editing that we do when we think we're finished with our draft. For your concluding paragraph that I did not have my transitions in, these would be great words or transitions to use. For all these reasons, as you can see, as I have noted, on the whole, in short, in conclusion, to sum it up, as I have said, to summarize, you can see why, therefore, the time has come to. That would be great to say the time has come to right here where I said my call to action, right? The time has come to start using better manners and show respect to our family, friends, and peers. That would be a great place to put that transition. Again, transitions make your writing more interesting. They make it so people are more engaged in what you are saying. It pulls them in, and that's what we want. That's why we write hooks, and that's why we use those transitions throughout our writing. So hopefully you have stayed up with the writing throughout the week, because otherwise it's going to be quite a big feat to write all of the paragraphs all at one time. But if you've done it in little pieces throughout this week, this should be a pretty, you should have a pretty nice writing piece by now, and just have to put it all together and do some of the revising. If you have any questions, reach out to your teachers and ask them for some help. And good luck. Again, I can't wait to read what you have to say. And quite an interesting debate on manners. Good luck, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.